Okay. Well, I love you too. What did you do?
What did I do?
Yeah, because you're acting real weird. Did you do something?
Uh, no, I did not
Okay.
go to the store.
You did not go to the store? Or you did go?
I did. No, I
You
did go.
you,
I went.
you did go to the store.
I did. Yeah.
Did you let me guess. What did you buy?
You said you were gonna guess.
You know what? Okay, yeah, I did say that. Damn it. Now I'm kind of pissed.
What's up, everybody?
What's cracking? Welcome to Consistent Chaos.
We're just a couple of homies turning everyday chaos into improv gold.
Whether you're cleaning the crib, commuting to work, or looking for some creative stimulation,
Join us every week for the predictably unpredictable.
we'll talk life, read stories, and take your suggestions.
Then flip it all into off-the-cuff scenes. Now, let's get ready for some chaos. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Consistent Chaos with Jarvis and Zoey. I'm Zoey.
I'm Jarvis.
How we doing?
Tired. A little tired.
Yeah, I'm tired too.
Mm,
I had a weird, I only slept for 4 hours, but it was on accident. I couldn't sleep.
I think I just didn't sleep good last night. I don't know why. I just kind of tossed and turned. I finally fell asleep, but maybe it was just nerves.
Nerves for what?
Just nerves in general, because I
Oh.
just have to get it, because I know I got to get up early, and I'm like,
I hate that feeling, I have to get up so I can't sleep feeling, and then it's just just worse. It's doesn't help anything.
Yeah. So, but I'm good. I'm power through this one.
Yeah. I went to bed. I'm still on a night schedule, but I was working days this week, and I went to bed at midnight, and then I woke up at 4. I was supposed to wake up at 5:15, so it wasn't like I was gonna get a bunch more sleep, but even still, I woke up at 4 and I was just awake. I was like, I am fully awake. Not even nothing. I laid there with my eyes closed for probably 30 minutes before I finally gave up. Just got up.
I've done that. Yeah, it happens sometimes.
It happens.
Yeah.
So we will just jump right in, and I guess we're still kind of near the beginning of our format. Not really. We've kind of introduced it, but in case this is your first time listening, we're going to read a headline from a story that we found on the interweb, and then we're going to improvise what we think is going to happen in said story, and then we're going to read the story. So, Jarvis, you ready?
Indeed.
All right. This one, the headline is, it's from Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole because I ate more than my share of a 6-foot party sub last night?
Okay.
All right.
I don't know about you, but I'm hungry as hell. I'm hungry. You think maybe we could take something to eat with us to that party that we're going to?
Yeah, we should stop and get something. I'm not that hungry, but I'm down to grab something. We could share it or something.
Okay, yeah. So, there's I was trying to think of something that we could take that would feed a bunch of people. So maybe I don't know, a bunch of chicken or a 6-foot sub. I think that would be
You can't
dope.
go wrong with a 6-foot sub.
Right? 6-foot subs are dope, especially from that place. That place is good.
And there's 24 people there, so that's 6 inches per person, which I think is a regular size sub, right? So
yeah, that should work. Do you have any money to throw in on it, or?
Yeah, I got some cash. We could just split it 50-50. I'm checking my math though. I don't think my math was right. I don't know if it's important, because should we get 2? I don't know. How many subs should we get? Because if there's 24 people,
we should get
and a 6-foot sub.
That seems I
think that's only 3 inches per person.
Yeah, that's just a little sandwich bite per person, basically.
Yeah, that's not very much.
But you know what? Hey, at least we're bringing something, man. Shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Half the people probably won't even eat the shit anyway, so.
That's a good point. You've got a good point. Other people will bring stuff. We're bringing something.
Yeah. Ours won't be the only, it won't be the only food there, so that should work out.
All right, I'll stop overthinking it.
Yeah, so let's just get in the car and fucking go swoop this up, and then we'll just, we'll ride out over there, and Do the
Perfect.
do.
Let's cut straight to the party. We've got this sub now.
Okay, so where do you want me to put this big ass behemoth of a fucking sub here? Where do you want this thing?
Man, I can't believe you brought a 6-footer. That's awesome because I got this 6-foot folding table over here. So you can just lay it straight across the 6-foot folding table, and that's perfect.
Okay. Sweet. All I need from you is a big knife so I can cut this bad boy, and we're in business.
I don't know, man. This like we don't really do that around here. You can use your hands though. It's probably fine. I don't think anybody cares. Everybody's drinking. It's all good.
That's gross. Give me a damn knife. I know you got a knife in this place somewhere. Please tell me you got. Yeah,
I got
give me
a butter
that big
knife.
That'll work. Give me a butter knife.
Here you go.
Dude, how do you have a party and not have all the shit that you need? Can you believe this guy? He didn't have all the shit he had.
Bro.
Whoa, sorry.
Bro, we've known this guy for a long time. You know him. He doesn't have anything.
It's just still every time it's like, okay, I think he's gonna do better. I think he's gonna do better.
No, he eats stuff off. Yeah, he eats stuff off the floor, and he doesn't even follow the 5-second rule. So like, just don't even have any kind of expectations. It's fine.
Well, all right.
And honestly, the people should have cut it up at the sandwich shop. It's unfair.
I figured they would. I was surprised that they didn't. Like, who does that shit?
Yeah,
apparently them. Apparently that. Anyway, so
look. Why don't you go get us some drinks? I'll cut up the sandwich because you're all distraught now, and I'm good with it. So like, go get us some drinks. Do us a solid.
Okay, word. That sounds good. What do you want to drink, dude?
It's just like a glass of tequila.
Just straight tequila, no chaser?
Nah, just a whole cup of it.
Oh, wow, that's pretty gangster. You plan on getting fucked up tonight then, sounds like.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah, well, don't fucking drink too much and pass out and puke on yourself like last time.
I'm not going to eat too much sub, though, just so you know. Like, like I said, I'm not that hungry. I went 50-50 on it with you, but, like, I'm cool with just having a little bit since I said I wasn't that hungry.
Okay, I hope so, dude, because we've, I know how you get. We've probably smoked 22 joints, I think, today. It's what it feels like, 22 joints. Yeah,
now I'm about to drink that glass of tequila. And,
it's going to be like fucking water, man. It's like you're not even going to taste that shit.
Let's fast forward here a little bit to my character eating like 2.5 feet of this 6-foot sub.
All right, so let's go over here and get a piece of this sub. I'm fucking starving, man.
Oh, man.
What the fuck, man? What happened to all the fucking over half of the sub is missing?
Yeah, I know that I know I told you I wasn't going to eat that much of it, but...
Dude!
Yeah, screw the pooch on this one.
What the fuck, man? Dude, there's literally like 4 pieces of sub left.
I know, I cut it into those tiny 3-inch pieces and I had like 50 of them.
Dude, that's so fucked up. Like, I'm high, I'm hungry, everybody else is high on this motherfucker, and then you just bring you just kill the sandwich, bro. You just kill the vibes. There's other food to eat here. Yeah, I get it. That's cool. Whatever. I wanted some fucking sandwich. I wanted some sandwich.
I know you did, and I didn't mean to be honest.
You said yourself. Bullshit.
You said yourself that you know how I get. It's all joints and tequila, so.
Dude. Your ass needs to go. You need to figure it out. You need to cough that shit back up or something, man, because I'm fucking starving. I can't even eat all this because I got to save some for other people. Otherwise, I would probably smash the rest of this. But unlike you, I think about other people, and I'm only just going to eat a piece or two.
Can I just say something really quick, though?
I don't know. I mean, you've been burping the whole fucking time. I'm surprised you can make a full sentence. It's all that cold cuts and cheese that you've eaten.
I'm not sure I can, but I'm going to do my best. First of all, you might not have to wait that long for some to come back up. So if that's something you're willing to do, I can provide that for you.
No, I was just fucking kidding. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Second of all, I feel like, have you ever considered that you might be a little bit overly analytical?
No, not at all, actually. I've never considered that.
Because we showed up to this college frat party with a whole bunch of drunk 22-year-old guys, and you expected Josh to have a nice butcher knife for the sandwich. And then, hang on. And then now you expect for everyone to care how much of this sub you eat because you care how much sub I ate. But the thing is that if you eat the rest of the sub, Nobody here is going to care. But you think they're going to care.
They will care, man. I've already had a couple of people ask me about what the fuck happened to the sandwich. So they decided to eat something else because you hoovered it down.
That was an accident, like I said.
Dude, you gotta stop. Okay, new rule. No more smoking 22 joints. Okay, no more of that shit. We're going to smoke 1 or 2, and then we're going to leave it at that because your ass, you eat like a fucking, I don't know, like you're a caveman or something. Like you just discovered food and you just started fucking hoovering in. I come around the corner, all I can see is cold cuts flying and shit. There's bread all over the floor and shit. Oh boy. This is some bullshit, man.
You seem upset.
Oh, what was your first clue?
Scene.
Scene.
Oh man, I kind of wanted to bring that character back from the intro to the party, but then I was like, I don't know, that line delivery at the end there was good. Shall we hear the story?
Let's do it.
All right, it's kind of a long one, so I'll try to get through it quick. Okay, am I the asshole because I ate more than my share of 6-foot party sub last night? What I thought would be a total non-issue has ballooned into a huge problem, and I'm up at 7:05 a.m. dealing with it. I figured while I wait for a text, I could post here to see if what I did was really that bad. Oh no, I don't like this next line. I'm a big fat ass. There's no way around it. I love to eat, which probably borders on addiction, but I figure since I'm only hurting myself, it's probably better to just live my life. I have some great friends, although there is no doubt I'm the harmless, funny, token fat guy of the otherwise pretty good looking group. I guess that sets the stage enough. Last night, my friends hosted UFC and I was invited. My friend hosted UFC and I was invited. He got a 6-foot party sub. I also brought homemade wings that are sort of my specialty. Well, of course, people flocked to the food and I had basically 1 serving of the sandwich, but people devoured my wings and I didn't get to have a single one, which is totally fine. That's why I brought them. But maybe an hour later, I was starving. I kept eyeing the sandwich and I'd say there was about 3 feet of it left. I waited an hour, then another half hour, and no one had touched it, but they were still munching on chips, pretzels, and whatnot. So I was like, screw it. I took about half of what was left and ate it. Then the last half sat for another 10 to 15 minutes and no one said anything, so ate the rest. Well, to be sure, Jesus. As I was swallowing the last bite, the host's girlfriend asked where the sandwich was. Like I was the guilty party, pretty much everyone pointed at me. I guess they'd noticed me eating the sandwich. She was furious and said that I was an incredible pig and that I had been super selfish to eat 3 feet of a sandwich. I felt so bad. I tried to explain to her that I really did wait over an hour and thought people had lost interest. I also tried to explain how everyone had ate my wings, and she said something along the lines of, "You brought them to share, Alan. If someone had eaten over half by themselves, that's not fucking sharing, is it?" I offered to order pizza or even go get Subways, and she said that it was a pathetic offer because the party sub had been from a local shop owned by her friends. I said I was sorry, but the night was so tense from then on out. I woke up this morning to several texts from my twin sister, the host's girlfriend's best friends, saying that I had to get my shit under control and that everyone is really mad at me and that I embarrassed myself last night. I tried to explain to them what my mindset had been, and they haven't responded. Was I the asshole for eating that much of the sandwich last night? Edit, I guess I've been banned from responding, but my inbox has 1,200 notifications, so I can't find out why. To answer what seems to be the most common misconception, this wasn't a Subway party sub, so definitely not 4 times the size of a regular sub. This is a local place, so it's about 1.5 times the width of a regular sub. It's still a ton of food, don't get me wrong, but I can down 5 Subway footlongs in an afternoon easily. This is probably about equivalent to that, so not 12 like some people are saying.
Wow.
Interesting.
So this person can fucking smash down 6 Subway footlongs?
Apparently.
That's a lot of cold cuts and cheese and bread. Subway, I don't like Subway anyway. Subway is, ugh. I don't like the smell. I don't like the smell in there. I don't like the only, just the way it smells in Subway makes me, yeah. But anyway, for someone to eat that much of a sub, dude, that's crazy. Like, how the hell do you even, like, I can't even. That's just. How the fuck
So
do
do
you
you think
do
he's the
that?
asshole or no?
Yeah, he ate all the fucking sandwich. Just because everybody wasn't running in to hoover it down like he was or they were, fucking, you know, get in there and fucking get some of it and leave it. Then as the night goes on, if nobody eats it, you can slowly kind of tap into it. But don't be a dick and eat all of it, like eat over half of it and then turn around and fucking destroy the rest of it. Like,
Well, I think that that's where probably I think you're okay. Here's what I think. I think that he did wait. He waited like over an hour while it was just
it's
sitting
not
there,
long.
like 3
That's
feet
not
of it.
enough.
But I know I agree with you. I think that where he went wrong is maybe if he had gone back for a little bit of it and then waited a significant, like you got to wait a long time between going back for more, not like I waited for an hour, had a foot and a half of it, and then pretty much right after I was done with that foot and a half, went back for the last bit. Like you
Yeah.
gotta, or like check in with the others. Like, aren't you with your friends? Be like, hey, has anybody eat this sub?
Yeah, that right there. That cures you right there. So if you want to smash the whole sub, you kind of just play the room. Hey, did you guys get any of the food? Did any of the sub? You guys gonna eat any of it? Something like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's fair.
saying?
That's fair.
Yeah. That's kind of where I was at with that.
All right, let's get some comments real quick before we move on. General consensus seems to be you're the asshole. I'm not going to read all these, but I'll read like the first sentence. Somebody said, eat before you go to a party so you don't do that again. I'm also a heavy eater. I'd never even consider eating that much of something at a party or get together. It's also fair to say that like the person I think bought it, like the person who was hosting the party. So that's a bummer. Someone else said, you're the asshole. She has a good point. You ate a ridiculous amount of food. It sounds like this is an ongoing problem based on your sister's response. Someone else said, you're the asshole. If it was the end of the party, like dead end, people are leaving, you should ask the host if you can have the rest. That's also fair. Someone else said, you're the asshole. You sound like a good dude. Just one who had a bad night. Etiquette would dictate that at a party/buffet situation, there should always be at least one portion of food left. That signals to the host that they had enough food and leaves possibility of someone showing up late being able to help themselves. Then there's some exceptions that's a very whole thing. Another one, you're the asshole. Wings are cheap. A 6-foot sub isn't. You ate over half. That was their special midnight snack/breakfast. Yeah, it's pretty much all you're the asshole. Oh my God, somebody left one comment that's really long. I'll just say, man, I don't want to say you're the asshole, but you are. I knew it as soon as you said, quote, I'm only hurting myself. And then they go on to talk for a really long time. So yeah, that's consensus is you're the asshole. I don't think you're the asshole for eating so much. I think you're the asshole for how you went about it.
Yeah. It's like extra. It was just kind of sneaky.
Yeah, and if you know that about yourself, like that you're gonna need to eat a lot, like I think the eat before you come thing is fair. Like eat a little bit to like start satiating that hunger, and then you can eat with everybody else when you get there, but like don't do so much.
Right. Yep. Right.
All right. Well, we went a little over on that one, so we'll jump straight into another one. Let's do this one. This one is from Relationship Advice, and the headline is this weirdly written, but my 32-year-old female fiance, 33-year-old male, his hobby is driving me crazy.
Okay, so her fiance's hobby is driving her crazy.
So we got a 32-year-old female whose 33-year-old male hobby is driving her crazy.
Oh, her male hobby is driving her crazy.
Or her male fiance's hobby.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
got you. Okay.
I got you. All right, go ahead.
Hey, babe.
What's up?
Just came to see what you're doing.
Just sitting here chilling. I was thinking about doing some gaming, but right now I'm just kind of sitting. Yeah, what's up with you?
Oh, nothing. I just was working, how I do, work all day. And then I came home and found you here sitting. So I was saying hi for one, because I missed you and I love you. And I was also just seeing what you were up to, because you were sitting here when I left. And now here you are.
Okay. Well, I love you too. What did you do?
What did I do?
Yeah, because you're acting real weird. Did you do something?
No. I did not
Okay.
go to the store.
You did not go to the store? Or you did go?
I did. No, I
You
did go.
you,
I went.
you did go to the store.
I did. Yeah.
Did you let me guess. What did you buy?
You said you were going to guess.
You know what? Okay, yeah, I did say that. Damn it. Now I'm kind of pissed. Okay, so did you buy buy another pocketbook or what? Like you got tons of those, but it seems like they keep coming in the door. I don't know. Like with you, I'm not sure because you're a little crafty, so I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. You're my fiance and I love you, so I'm going to tell you what I did. Okay, so yeah, I did. You know, when I'm walking down the street and those people stick their head out the windows and they say, "Hey, come up to my shop." And then I go up to the shop and then they have stuff that looks really legit, but it's probably not legit, but it looks really legit and there's really no way to tell, but it's really cheap, like $5 or $10. And then now I've started this collection that I try to maintain and manage and sometimes just do crafts with and buy things and
What?
you know
Okay.
that thing that I've been doing. It was that, and it was this time it was just a little old man, and he held me at gunpoint, but it was like in a friendly way, like
Wait,
he said.
wait, 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 wait. Back that up. Back it right on up. So somebody held you at gunpoint?
Yeah, but it was like casual because I was like walking down the street and it was like bro to bro, like he was like, "Yo, what's up, dude?" And I was like, "Yo, what's up, dude?" And then he was like, "Yo, I got some pocketbooks up in my attic. Do you want to come check them out?" And I was like, my fiance's been getting pretty annoyed with my collections and crafting lately, so
Yeah.
I told him, I said that I was like, so probably I shouldn't, because like she's gonna be mad when I get home. And then he said, "You better come check out my pocketbooks in the attic or else." And he held that gun to me. And then I said, "Bro, you're like 90. What are you doing with that gun?" And then he said, "Well, when you're 90, you start to learn how to get people to do stuff that you want them to do." And so then I went and then I was like, "You know what, bro? Like you could put that gun away because I'm glad I came. I'll be buying a pocketbook today." And then I bought 7.
See, this is what I'm talking about. We don't have money for that. Like you
I know, but they
just
were only like $8 each. So it was like,
they're not even real purses. Are they imitation? Like what? Why do you need 7 of them at one time?
well, I thought I could give one to you and one to my mom and and the other 5, one I could keep for myself, and then, well, shoot, I didn't do the math well because I have those 5 sisters, so I was thinking I could give one to each of them, but I guess I don't get to keep one then if I do that. But I would like to keep one for my collection because I've got my collection now. So it's like
You go ahead.
but I could not give one to Kathy. Kathy sucks. So I guess like I could give it to 4 of my 5 sisters and you and my mom, and then keep one for my collection. So I think 7 was a good number.
I don't want one. Give it away because, like, we don't have the money for you to be wasting on that. I know it's your hobby, it's your thing or whatever, and I usually support that, but we're trying to save money to buy a house right now, and you're just going out and frivolously buying these purses that you don't even need.
I know, but
You've literally got your whole closet is just purses and more handbags and all this shit. And like,
I know
it's
it's a
just
weird
so
hobby
overwhelming.
it's a weird hobby for a 33-year-old man, and that's why I want to give you one. But you know
That's
what?
what the problem is. You're a man and you're collecting purses. Now there's no law that says you can't, but I just find it weird.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Well, okay, hang on. Let me say something here. Because when you go to the bar and you buy a beer and then you decide, I don't really feel like drinking this beer. And then you think to yourself, but if I don't finish the beer, then I wasted the money. But it actually doesn't matter if you finish the beer or not because you already wasted the money. This is like that. You telling me that you don't want the purse because we don't have the money, it doesn't help because that just hurts my feelings because I got it for you. And we're not going to get the money back anyway. So, because I'm not going back to the guy with the gun, the 90-year-old senile man with the gun. Not the guy I'm going to go back to
that part.
And say, "Hey, can you take this back because my fiance doesn't want it?" So either way, the money's gone. So you should accept my gift and just love me anyway because I'm feeling like really rejected right now. And I just am a man with a hobby. That's it. I just like to collect handbags and purses and cute
But
things.
that's not very, what do you do with them? That's not very manly, though. Quote unquote, manly. Like,
Yeah,
that's not,
exactly. Quote unquote. What do you mean? I think it's very manly because I'm secure enough in my manhood to collect purses and handbags and to buy things from men who hold guns to my head. So,
yeah, I forgot all about that part. You almost got robbed to try to, I thought you said you weren't going to go back over on that side of town again.
that's where I walk home from work if I go out of my way.
Yes, and we talked about you not doing that. We talked about you just taking an alternate route and stop walking. You've got a car. Why do you walk to work? You've got a
I know.
car.
Well, walking out of my way to get to and from work is another of my hobbies.
Just walking out of your way is a hobby. Like, how is that a hobby?
See.
See.
Let's call it there. Oh boy, what a thing.
Yeah, it was that was an interesting spiel. I think on the first one we were pretty close. So let's see about this one.
All right, let's see how it goes. Okay, so this one, it seems to have a couple of updates. So I clicked on the one that says this is the original post, and then we'll see if we have time for the updates. So it says, this is from, again, relationship advice. And it says, this is a throwaway account. Hello, everyone. I am in a committed relationship with my fiance more than 7 years, and we're living together since 2015. He's an animal lover. He had cats, birds, dogs, hedgehogs, and even a ferret for a short period of time. Since we moved in together, we agreed to have only one pet, a cat. Everything was going smooth until one day he wanted an aquarium. I said fine, because if it's just some fish swimming in an enclosed space and they look nice, so I didn't hesitate to say yes. Just in 1 year, number of aquariums in the house rose to 6. Now there are 12 aquariums. We have 10 gallons to 300 gallons. This person's English is a little broken, so either this isn't real or they are not a native English speaker. So I'm trying to just read it as best I can. Anyway, so I couldn't stop him. He is always finding new things to try, and his passion never fades away. There is no free space in our house anymore. Whenever I look, I see aquariums, filters, lamps, and other aquarium-related stuff. Our house is not even that big. The other problem is money. We both work and have decent jobs, but taking care of 12 aquariums is quite expensive. More than half of his salary just goes to aquarium expenses. He always buys the most expensive equipment, most expensive fish food, most expensive supplements, and the most expensive fish. Like recently, he bought a fish for $500. He's financially hurting himself. And the other thing is we stopped traveling. We used to travel all over the world, but since he can't leave his swimming babies alone for long, we can't leave the house more than a day. There's no way he would let someone, even a professional, take care of the aquariums for a week. What should I do? I don't want to break his heart, but I can't continue to live with this amount of fish in my life. I don't want to leave him. I want him to compromise and agree to have one aquarium. I know he's going to react in a bad way. How should I handle this? TLDR, fucking Aquaman living in my house, and I want him to be reasonable.
Homeboy likes fish.
Homeboy likes fish.
That's a lot of aquariums in one house.
I just want to say, I feel like we nailed it because it wasn't aquariums in our scene, but it was collecting unnecessary items to excess, and that's what's bothering you. So
yeah. So that's pretty accurate. I think that was pretty.
I was pretty solid. And and the financial concern, I feel like always, if a hobby bothers somebody, it's going to come back to some kind of financial concern. That's to be expected. Yeah, every time. So okay, so what do you think? What's your advice?
Try to find a way if he's going to have maybe condense some of them down into like a bigger aquarium, so you just have less. Like maybe have 6 aquariums instead of 12, you can maybe run bigger ones so you could put more fish in there. And I don't know, or just move into a bigger place or have a place where you could, maybe he could have a place like a man cave that he could turn into like a giant fish store or some shit. Not a store, but like a fish room or whatever.
Yeah, it's rough because it's already gotten so out of hand. 12 aquariums is so many. And I feel like fish, I don't know that much about fish, but I feel like a lot of them probably aren't compatible with each other's environments where if you combine them, they probably would eat each other or whatever.
Eat each other, yeah.
So it feels like this guy like might be trying to fill some kind of hole because like, what do you need all those aquariums for? Because that's a lot of aquariums. But like, if at the end of the day he's just a passionate fish lover, which is fine, that's a fine thing to love. Feels like she just needs to decide if it's a make or break. Because I'm like,
yeah,
you're either gonna need to accept that this is the life that you're choosing for yourself,
yeah.
or be like, yo, it's me or the aquariums. Like, I'm not big on ultimatums, but I feel like at some point you got to just decide what your personal boundary is and be like, I don't want this for me.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not doing this. And then you can decide
Yeah.
what you'd like to do with that information,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's my opinion. Okay. I realized that all of the like extra stuff is just like relevant comments. So I'll read a little bit of what they say. One of them says, tell him how this is affecting your lives and ask him how you can continue forward in a way that works for both of you. Not being able to afford luxuries or travel at all because of his hobby is a bit much. Good luck. Hope this doesn't become the hill you have to die on. Someone else said, he's aware of the consequences we're facing. Just yesterday, he was looking. This is the original poster in response, said, he's aware of the consequences we're facing. Just yesterday, he was looking at our old photos and said how much he missed traveling. I said nothing. Maybe I should have said something. We're fairly open to each other, but I can't predict what his reaction will be. Another comment, honestly, the fact that you're uncomfortable being direct with him is kind of alarming, given that you're getting married. Is it because you're just generally not confrontational, even when faced with an untenable situation like this? Is it because his reactions when challenged on anything are volatile or unpleasant? Or is it because this degree of obsession is out of character and you genuinely can't predict how irrational he'd be to defend it? Any of these situations are troubling and cause for individual and couples counseling.
Gosh.
That was a hefty response.
Yeah.
Original poster responded and said, I would say we're reasonably direct with each other most of the time. I can't remember any situation me or him needing to confront with each other. He's a fragile and emotional person, more than me. When I break the news about his aquarium situation, he will be just heartbroken. He might stop talking to me for a while and or just call his sister and cry on the phone. I don't want to do that, or I don't know, just expressing how I feel will change anything. Someone responded and said, he's a fragile and emotional person, like quoting them, and then said, these words are doing a lot of heavy lifting in this post. I hope she was able to get away from him safely and without too much damage. Someone else quoted and said, he might stop talking to me for a while and or just call his sister and cry on the phone. I don't want to do that, or I don't know, just expressing how I feel will change anything. The response to that is, so he will punish her for any criticism, no matter how valid, and will not change. Will not change. Yeah. So there's that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So that's a bummer. That's a bummer for her. I don't think any like crazy relationship advice, but I feel like our scene nailed it. So
yeah, for sure.
We got that going for us.
Yeah.
And if you're a 33-year-old man who likes to collect purses and handbags and pocketbooks, fucking go off, my guy. But don't buy from somebody just because they hold a gun to your head.
Yeah,
well, I don't really know what to do. I got no advice for that situation.
Yeah.
I have to play it by ear if that happens to you.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, this has been fun. We had a 6-foot sub, and we had joints and tequila cups of tequila. That's what I drank when I was drinking. I don't drink anymore, so that's probably why.
Which is good.
That's probably good. We also had purse collecting, aquarium collecting, and a whole lot of fun.
As always.
As always. So, if you are still listening, thank you for being here for another episode of Consistent Chaos with Jarvis and Zoey. We will be back again next week. If you've got any stories that you'd like for us to improvise, leave them in the comments. Jarvis, you got anything?
No, I'm good.
All right.
A-okay.
Well, we will see you guys next week. I'm Zoey.
I'm Jarvis.
Goodbye.
Later.